Whoa, wait a minute. Are we on another video already? Yes, we are. This is Mose Knows. I am your host, Mose. Welcome to the channel. Appreciate you for stopping by. If you've been following along with us, or if this is your first time, we are on episode 30. Yes, 30 of the team-specific mock draft series. Today, I will be the resident GM of the Buffalo Bills. We got 2 more of these to do after this one. Only 2. Chiefs, Bucks. There are 3 days left until the NFL draft. I'm excited. You probably can't tell. I'm a little tired right now. Had a long day. But I'm going to try to keep the energy up for y'all. I'm going to try to keep the energy up. Keep it lit, keep it live for y'all. You know what I'm saying? So let's not waste no time. Let's jump right into it. Let's see what we can do to help Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills out. We're going to select the Bills. 7 rounds. Fast. I think we got 7 picks. To me, the Bills don't have too many needs. Well, we got some. But this is a good team. They right on the cusp. You know, it's tough when Kansas City is a team that you got to see at some point once you get to the playoff. But I think Buffalo may be, 1 or 2 pieces away from really, really taking it home. So let's see. Corner, edge, wide receiver, running back, defensive tackle, tight end, offensive tackle, guard or center, safety, linebacker, quarterback. Why is quarterback on here? They got Josh Allen, signed Mitchell Trubisky to back him up. Jake Fromm, quarterback not a need. What's happening? What is that about? Wide receiver, huh? Stephon is that dude. Emmanuel Sanders, Cole Beasley getting older. I can see that. Isaiah McKenzie and Isaiah Hodgins, not really it. Neither is Gabriel Davis, so I can see that. Dawson Knox came out of nowhere. Like that guy a lot. Let's see. I can see corner, but they got Levi Wallace, who played well. Teron Johnson, who also played well. I'm thinking linebacker for sure. Edge rusher. Jerry Hughes is getting up there in age, and you can find somebody who's better than Mario Addison. AJ Epinesa can step up, but I see him playing a lot more inside, even though they have Vernon Butler and Ed Oliver. All right. Let's take a look and see the availability. So, corner, Stokes, Joseph Robinson, Samuel Jr. Okay. Edge, Tryon, Owe. I think Owe would be nice here. And I think he would be Addison and AJ Epinesa off the bat. I think Owe is nice there. Well, we got a receiver. Kadarius Toney learning from Stephon Diggs and Emmanuel Sanders. Yikes. So for me right now, it's between Jason Owe, Kadarius Toney, and Eric Stokes. They all right here, 38, 37, 34. Obviously, best player available would be Jason Owe, especially with his athletic profile, what he was able to do at, the pro day. 6'5", 250 plus, running a 4.3. Absolutely insane. And I think he just adds a dimension to this defense that they don't have. So I'm going to go Jason Owe here at number 30. And then let's see what we're able to do with our pick in the second round, number 61. Let's see. Oh, I'm not a fan of Matt Milano and AJ Klein, but they did re-sign Matt Milano, so it's something there that they like and that they see. But definitely AJ Klein, I'm not a fan of, and I think Jabril Cox is leaps and bounds better than him, especially athletically. And I think in this league and in this division with who they're going to be going up against, I think they need athletic linebackers. They already have one in Tremaine Edmonds. I think you put Jabril Cox next to Tremaine Edmonds and you add Jason Owe, Ed Oliver, Jerry Hughes in front of those dudes. I think we got something. And we already know our backing is solidified with Trey White, Micah Hyde, Jordan Poyer. We straight. We are straight. We got Devin Singletary, Zach Moss, and Matt Breida. I don't think we need another running back. We could get one. We could get Trey Sermon, but I don't think it's necessary. And Michael Carter is still here too. I don't know. Michael Carter might come in and battle for that starting role for real. I know, isn't he one of? No, he's smaller, 5'8", 202, but he's explosive. And I like Gainwell. Gainwell is nice too. Now he's a little on the lighter end at 191, but I don't think they'll go that route because it's not necessarily a need. Let's go to wide receiver again. I don't think this is too rich for Frank Darby or Seth Williams. Obviously, there are other better players available, but I don't think that spot for them is too rich. If you're looking at corner, Elijah Griffin is an option as well. Let me just take a look at. Ooh. Well, you got Dawson Knox. This team, I don't see being a two tight end offense. It's possible, but I don't see it. So maybe not Hunter Long here. Interior defensive line. Tufele is still an option here, but I think we good. Vernon Butler, Ed Oliver, Harrison Phillips. Still have Star Lotulelei. It's an option. And again, like I said, I think AJ Epenesa's best fit is in the middle instead of the outside. So I don't think necessarily we need depth there. We can look at interior guard. Ooh, Trey Smith. I think that might be a good pick. He would either be behind Cody Ford and probably could battle with John Feliciano, but maybe not all the way. Safety, not looking at right now. Interior O-line, we already looked at. Tackle, James Hudson, but I think we're good with Deion Dawkins and Darrell Williams. All right, so for me, it's the corner position. You could do Frank Darby here. You could do Elijah Griffin, or you could do Trey Smith. Of those players, Trey Smith is the best available. So I'm gonna go Trey Smith. Just add some depth to that offensive line. You definitely need that Always need depth on your offensive line. Those guys are in the trenches. A lot of times their feet get tangled up, they get rolled up on. So you can never have enough depth on your offensive line. So I think that's a good pick for Buffalo. Trey Smith there. Looks like we did not have a 4th round pick. So we're up again here in the 6th. We got our edge guy. We could go corner here. Marco Wilson is available. Could we go tackle here? Not yet. Take a look at tight end. Huge drop off. When is our next pick? 174. We could probably get McKitty at 174 if we wanted a backup tight end. Somebody who is better than Jacob Hollister. Let's take a look at interior D-line. Again, I wouldn't waste a pick here. Let's get our corner. Let's go Marco Wilson at this spot. Okay. Then at 174, let's try to get Trey McKitty. Add him as a backup tight end. And we can't get Trey McKitty because he's taken at 165 to the Colts. Okay. Just when you think somebody would be available, they're not. And that's the beauty of the NFL draft. All right, let's take a look. Oh, we could go receiver here. We could add some deep speed to this group. And I like Anthony Schwartz, 4'2", to fit that role. Add some deep speed to that wide receiver room. That's a good pickup for me in this offense. We know Josh Allen got a cannon. We know he got an arm and he could throw the ball deep. So give me somebody who we know has that 4'2" speed and that can stretch the field. I like that. Let's see. We want to get a tight end now. I do not. Maybe Noah Gray or Sean Byer, but I don't want to get one of those guys right now. My guy Alaric Jackson is here. He's always here around this 6th, 7th round range. You can't pass on him as a swing tackle. Again, added depth. He can play left or the right side. Again, gives you that versatility as a backup swing tackle. In the event that one of your starters goes down, got to keep Josh Allen upright. As big as he is, as mobile as he is, as well as he's able to extend plays, the biggest job and the most important job is to make sure that he stays upright. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Do we want to get a running back this late? We could. Like Chris Evans. I like Puka Williams. Let's see. Interior defensive line. Not a need, but we could get somebody like Darius Stills or Lorenzo Neal Jr. Those are options here as well. Safety. Paris Ford. Actually had a commented on Brian Baldinger's post. He made a post recently about Paris Ford and how good of a player he is. I made a comment that it's a shame that his draft stock took a hit after his 40. Brian Baldinger brought up, the idea of, is it always or is it only about the 40 time? He said, ask Richard Sherman what he thinks about the 40. And I completely agree with Brian Baldinger in that sense. The 40 time isn't the end all be all, which is why I said it sucks that Paris Ford's draft stock took a hit because his 40. He ran like a 4.8 and a 4.9. So his draft stock took a huge hit. And as you see, his rank is 234. projected to go 6th, 7th round. I think he can go higher if a team likes his tape and his ability and his skill. I think if he does fall to the 5th, 6th, or 7th round, whatever team gets him, it's a steal. I don't think he plays to that 40 time. I think he plays faster than that because of his ball skills, because of his instincts, because of his processing speed and the way he diagnoses plays. He's not afraid to hit. In the video, I believe Baldy said something like he tackles you and he lays that a big hit, and he doesn't just bounce off the tackle. He wraps you up and drives you into the ground. He makes plays. So, it's unfortunate that he is this low and that his draft stock took a hit because of his 40. Michael Irvin said it best. He said it best at, one of the past combines. He said, if you look at most of the wide receivers in the Hall of Fame, not a lot of those guys ran 4.2 or 4.3. He was like, it's good to have that speed, but particularly what he was talking about with receivers is when you're running that fast, you can't get in and out of breaks smoothly because you're running too fast. You're running too quickly at a top speed. And most of those guys that you see with that 4.2 speed, they aren't really good route runners. They can't run the entire route tree. There may only be 2 or 3 routes that they're really good at because of that speed. So speed isn't everything. We've seen a guy like Larry Fitzgerald have a Hall of Fame career. Jerry Rice is considered to most the best football player to ever play the game. He never ran a 4.2 or 4.3. So speed isn't everything. But it's a shame that particular time that Paris Ford ran hurt his stock. That was a little bit off topic, but I saw his name, wanted to bring that up because I completely agree with Brian Baldinger. I agree that Paris Ford is a great player. I believe his 40 time shouldn't have hurt his draft stock, but unfortunately in the world we live in, it did. But anybody who gets him in these later rounds, it's a steal. They're getting a really, really, really good player. Paris Ford, you know what? I'm going to take him. I did all of that, and I'm going to take him and have him come in and learn behind Jordan Poyer, Micah Hyde, and eventually he may be able to take over for one of those dudes if they move on and leave the Bills, or if the Bills decide to move on. So I'm going to take Paris Ford in this draft right here. Let's recap. All right, 7 picks. First round, Bills address the edge by selecting Jason Oweh out of Penn State. At pick 61 in the second round, we take Jabril Cox, linebacker out of LSU. Pick number 93, we add depth to the offensive line and select Trey Smith, guard out of Tennessee. At 161, we select Marco Wilson, corner out of Florida. At 174, we take speed wide receiver Anthony Schwartz out of Auburn. He's only running the deep routes. Let Josh Allen throw the bomb. Get some big plays happening. We add more depth to the offensive line at 213, taking offensive tackle Alaric Jackson. And at 236, after my rant, we select safety Paris Ford out of Pittsburgh. Bills fans, holla at me. Let me know how I did. Let me know what you liked. Let me know what you didn't like. The multiple ways that you can reach me. I'm reachable by any one of them. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Links will be in the description. You can hit me up on any one of those platforms. If you're watching on YouTube, which is where this video is posted, I don't think you can watch it anywhere else. If you are watching it somewhere else, somebody bootlegged it and they stealing my material and they posted it on their platform, and it's not the real thing. If you see it, report it. But if you're watching on YouTube, which I suspect you are, you can drop a comment down below. The interaction that I've had with fans so far throughout this series has been great. I don't think it'll be any different with this video. So let me know what you like. Let me know what you didn't like. Let's have a conversation about it. Thank you so much for tuning in to this episode. I greatly appreciate it. It's episode 30. We got 2 more left. And we got the last big one, Mock Draft 2.0, coming out Wednesday, the night before the draft. And then on draft night, we're doing a big fan interaction live stream for the whole first round. You don't want to miss none of it. And you can stay on top of that by doing two things for me. One, you can take 2 seconds and hit the subscribe button. Two, you can take another 2 seconds and hit that bell icon so that you get notifications. I'm sorry, I'm sleepy. Hit that bell icon so that you get notifications every time new content drops right here at Mose Knows. You want to be involved? I want you to be involved because I love interacting with different fans from all 32 NFL teams. So great to have you. Look forward to seeing you in the future. And I'll catch you in episode 31. Peace.